So first and foremost, I think most Latinos want to see the complexity of our experience on, on television, in all kinds of media. And I think that what's often lacking is a historical perspective. I'll give you an example. You've had this massive strike in Puerto Rico where there's ultimately been a virtual blackout in the English language media about what's going on. You have an island that's a U.S. territory, a colony of the United States, and it's approaching a 17% unemployment rate. So, and the problem is when you have a blackout on a segment of citizens, of Hispanics, then you have policy implications. And what speaks to that is the way Puerto Ricans and other U.S. citizens of other territories are being left out of the health reform debate. But aside from that is just some historical analysis just about how Latinos have always been here. We've been here before, in the early days of the founding of this country, prior to it, in every U.S. war. As people who contributed from farmlands to factories. So, we don't want to be denied as Americans.
I don't want to be denied either. And the news from Puerto Rico this week has been kind of extraordinary. Some lessons to learn. 150,000 workers on strike. Not much media attention to begin. Some media attention talking about the governor's threat to use the Patriot Act to detain organizers. Right. And now we're seeing the governor back off.
Right.
Victory, perhaps, for reporters and reporting, Cathy.
Exactly. Well, the governor apparently was going to go to an event and decided not to go to an event because of all the publicity and all the coverage and all the protesters. And I would like to see that here, too. It's almost like it might look at our unemployment. I'd like to see all of us get together and have a people's strike in this country and speak up. So I think it's admirable what they're doing in Puerto Rico, and I think that we should be paying attention and maybe take some notes and pass it on over here. I think they're doing great.
We're going to play an interstitial about this later on in the program. Roberto.
It's also credit to the will to struggle of the Puerto Rican people itself. I mean, it was astounding. You're not going to get that reported too much in the U.S. because we're in a crisis here. What if people get this idea and bring it here?